So like when the cops come and like everybody's in the back all like making noise and then like people like, hey shut up, the cops are here and people
What is going on?
What up?
It's your boy Mast.
And your boy Migs.
Miguelito. What a great weekend it was, indeed.
Yeah, it was pretty tight. It was pretty tight.
Yep. Well, for one, unfortunately, I had to get burnt. I don't know if I look toasty on the camera.
You look mad crispy.
Maybe you could tell. I don't know. Scratch and sniff. You get some carne asada pastor scent.
You smell beans.
Oh yeah, frijolero. What's it called? But yeah, I'm pretty fucking burnt right now. Unfortunately, I was helping my mother out with her yard.
Yeah.
Yesterday, for hours since the morning to night, and thankfully I didn't get judged for my work this time.
She stays judging you. She says that she stays saying you and your brothers never clean it right, even though you guys are out there like slaves.
Big facts. But that's what kids are for. Sometimes you're gonna get the bare minimum out of them, so you take what you get.
It's free labor.
Yep. And so yeah, with that being said, I'm burnt as hell. But I look at it as battle wounds. I look at it as a medal of honor, Yeah. I'm finally feeling like the beaner I'm supposed to be.
Fucking facts.
Yeah, I was out there with my grandpa and my brothers. We're doing a hell of yard work. And she has a lot of land. So it's a mission going from the front yard, backyard. She has like multiple little properties behind her main house. And so from there, it was just crazy. And we're remodeling a lot of the back houses too. So that's even more labor work. But yeah, we be on the hard working vibes lately. And I can't wait to start building up the studio though, because that's where I'm going to be building.
Yeah, he
eventually.
Was showing me like the newly designs because it's actually gonna be bigger than we anticipated.
Yeah, thank God. I thought I was going to be limited to a 9x12, but I got the news that I could bump it up to 12x24. So
it's gonna be pretty nice. And he showed me like the little mock-ups. I'm like, damn, I'm fucking hyped.
Yeah, it's gonna be a whole ass like fucking professional studio. Or at least I'm gonna try to make it look out that way, like it's like a broadcasting show and shit.
Yeah,
it'll be sick. Yeah, I'm excited for that. And shit. What I'm actually excited for too is I finally booked it. Is the Hawaii trip I got going soon.
Hawaii.
I can't wait to go over there and eat fucking pancakes and
with pineapple.
And I can't wait to eat some fucking chicken, some ono. I'm trying to see what's cracking with the ono over there.
Yeah. Do you think they're actually do have like ono or just
ono? Nah,
or just basically like stores that are basically ono? Though?
Nah, I'm just fucking around with that. I don't know honestly. I'm gonna Google it. See, that'll be funny as fuck if there is one.
I do remember Gallardo telling me like way back in the day. Cause remember how he used to do Hawaii trips for whatever reason.
Yeah,
and he would always like hype up their Mitsubis. They'd be like
this was said for whatever reason. Like Hawaii ain't a fucking beautiful ass place. You just want to go just to go.
I know.
But yeah, no, I'm excited, dude. I mean, I want to see some volcanoes and shit.
Yeah, it looks cool. The only thing that like always scared me about Hawaii and any island trips in general is just because like you're surrounded by water, and you already know how we feel about water. So yeah, just like I'm always just like paranoid, like. And it's gonna be my luck that when I go, we're gonna decide to get a fucking tsunami on my head ass.
Dude, and yeah, Kitty was telling me about that when we're going in June, like I guess it's the beginning of hurricane season or whatever. So I'm like, all right, bitch, way to scare me.
And that's another thing I hate about hurricane season because it happens in Mexico a lot. And one day it'll be pouring as fuck, like you can't do shit, and the next day beautiful sky, blue skies. You can do whatever the fuck you want, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah, it's pretty unpredictable, but fuck it, I'm gonna roll with the flow.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for you guys. Yeah, you guys are. This is a well-deserved trip for you too. You guys have been doing a lot of hard work behind the scenes with your family, and
fuck yeah,
you just need some alone time.
Yep. So that's in June. So I got like what, maybe two, actually I think when this one comes out, it's gonna be May 1st. So we're gonna have a month till then, and that's right after like EDC. It's 2 weeks after EDC. So I'm gonna be fucking travel there, come back. Fucking, I'm not even gonna unpack, bro. I'm gonna leave my dirty ass clothes in there and reuse it for Hawaii.
Fuck it.
Nah, but yeah, I'm excited. And something that happened this past week. Well, no, when this comes out, it'll be the following weekend. But the previous weekend, what we just saw last night, it was some craziness.
Fucking Ryan Garcia got knocked out. He didn't get knocked out. I guess
he got his shit pretty hurt.
He got rocked.
Yeah,
but it's not like he like got like KO'd, but he what is that called technically?
TKO.
It was a TKO.
Yeah, I think technical knockout. That's what it's abbreviation. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I mean, fuck, that was crazy. Like,
yeah,
I really didn't expect him to go out like that.
I know, but at the end, like it was no one's surprised by the result. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
if anything, I would have been more surprised if Ryan ended up actually beating him, much less knocking him out. Only because Tank is so much more powerful. He's more experienced than him. And just remember he got injured a while back, and so this was his first fight back since being injured. And like I remember there was an interview where De La Hoya had told him like, hey, you need some warm up fights before you get to fighting with Tank. But that fool was like, nah. He was already because they're already chirping like as it is, and there's only so much chirping you can do before you got to put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah, and they were pretty entertaining, but a lot of it was jokes because you could tell like the shit talking was fucking. It was not A tier shit right there. That's some fucking C level shit.
I saw this quote like yesterday. I must have just missed out on it, but there's a part after the fight where Ryan asked Tank like, "Yo, can we be friends after this?" And he's like, "Nah." I was like, wow. Why would you want to be friends with that fool anyway?
Well, I seen the video after the fight. Apparently, that Gervonta, I guess he was talking to Ryan and his mom.
Yeah,
and that his mom hugged Gervonta and shit. Like they were cool, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, they were acting cool or whatever. But I don't know. Ryan in post interviews was saying like, it's just business. We sold the fight. We're cool, whatever. So I mean, that's just how it is.
we were saying, we knew he's gonna take the L when he came out with that bitch ass song.
This was a fucking Christian song.
Motherfucker, where was Jesus when you needed him? Not there.
Hey, that's him talking on me.
I'm just saying, man. Like, where was Jesus at? Because he didn't help you win that fight.
Yeah, bro. The comments online are going in on him for that, and it's funny because just what Jonathan said. When Davis came out with Sosa,
I was like, he came out with motherfucking.
That's how you knew it was over, bro.
I switched over that side. I was like, I'm going for Tank at this point, man. This who he brought up bitches love souls.
Yeah, I seen the comments. People literally said the exact same thing, that once they heard that they knew it was over.
And he missed the opportunity. He could have had Peso Bluma versus Raida. He could have had like some bomb ass Latin artists come out with him. Like, nah, he got to be on his Christian bullshit.
They're too busy at Coachella, my boy.
But it's in Vegas. They swear like they can't just take like a little PJ.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But fuck, I mean, so it was a liver shot that took him out, right?
Yeah. I still don't know exactly how that happened. Like, cause like it was more. From the replay, it was like a graze. It wasn't like a full contact. Well, it did contact, but it wasn't just like a straight to the liver. It was just more like a.
Yeah, I've seen worse liver shots, but that one didn't look like crazy. But I mean, I've never been to a fucking boxing match. I don't know how that feels.
And then supposedly, somebody from Ryan's camp leaked some information out to Gervonta's camp. And I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe.
Well, Ryan pointed out that I mean he assumes it's true. So,
yeah.
I mean, I don't know if what they said was just fake or whatever, but. That's some snake ass shit.
It is, man. You think you have good people in your corner, and then that shit comes out.
Yep, I know that feeling. Nah, but yeah, so he got his shit rocked right here.
Yeah.
Have you ever been punched like in the bodies or anything like that?
Like one time, and I low key got the wind knocked out of me.
Yeah, I mean that happens to me all the time, especially when I was playing football.
Yeah.
And I think when did I know I've got my shit fucking rocked before, bro, and it's just like. You just fall on the ground and you're just like,
yeah, you just like you for a reason like you're just like I don't know how exactly that works where you're like your lungs just don't like they collapse. Well, they feel like they collapse. Maybe that's how like lung collapse feels. But I was like, damn, I couldn't breathe.
Yeah, so you know how like we be rolling in forklifts at work, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I've had my shit knocked out like on a forklift, and people are probably confused by that, but it's because I'm wearing I would wear the seatbelt most of the time. So when I'm wearing it, I'm inside the trailers.
Mm-hmm.
It's dark in there, and when you have a double stack in front of you, sometimes it's hard to see like behind. And I'm like over here just like I'm just always driving like full speed because I think I got it down.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'll get got, bro. Like there's a double stack on one side that's one pallet behind.
Yeah.
I mean it's kind of hard to explain. So there's one in front, and then the next side there's one further back. And so I'm trying to fill in that empty gap, and sometimes I'll pick the wrong side. And before you know it, I hit a pallet, and like without expecting it, so that right there will fucking just boom, and that's when the seatbelt just fucking hits, like pretty much cracks my ass and shit.
That's crazy. I remember the first time I got my wing knocked out of me. I was riding my bike in my backyard because I used to live in ghetto ass San Bernardino, so I couldn't ride my bike outside.
Oh yeah, yeah. You
So
brought
like,
a memory.
yeah, so I was like riding around, and we had like a bunch of trees back there. So I'm going fast forward. I made like a little lane for me, like a little like, but then there's like these two trees that I can like put the bike in between two like easily enough. But like I was going really fast, and so I just like barely like missed like one of the trees. No, I didn't miss the trees. I basically ended up hitting one of the trees because I thought I had enough space, and like the bike one of the bike arms like fucking just pierced me right in my fucking chest. I went down. I was like,
nah, bro. I have you ever driven the bike so fast that like you start your what is it? Handlebars? They start.
handlebars. That's what I was worth. Yeah,
Yeah, so that's happened to me before, where like it does that, and the same thing, like it turns super sharp, and that shit stabbed me, bro.
Yeah.
And I flipped over it, and something similar to what that has happened to me on a quad, and we're out in the dirt one time, and dude, I was like fucking 10 years old, and I was driving so fucking fast away from everyone, and there was like this big ass like hole where the dirt was at, and my tire hit that shit. And boom, that shit cracked my chest, and we flipped over. Me and the fucking quad flipped over, and I don't know. It really makes no sense. But I flew further, and the quad, kept rolling, and so I was ahead of the quad, and that shit was rolling towards me, and it almost fucking ran my ass over. So I had to fucking spin around, and no one was around me, bro. Picture that a 10-year-old was out in the distance. And that shit was not starting after that, so I had to fucking walk it all the way back.
Yeah, that reminds me. Remember that one time, our buddy Chris told us that because he and his he's like he comes from like a family that rides quads and like bikes and dirt bikes in deserts.
I think he was out there. No, he was paintballing this weekend.
Yeah, but he remember how his little brother like he fell off and he broke like both his
arms.
Oh, he broke both his arms falling off a dirt bike.
Yeah, we seen that fool. He was all like,
it's funny as fuck because they had the video and that fool just flew the fuck off.
Yeah, dude, those shits are fucking intense.
Yeah, bro, like you have to be super safe on those.
My cousin, he's gone off a ramp and he turned sideways with that shit and fell flat down. And it was the same day, so it's just like crazy. We're just dropping like flies out there.
Yeah, it's dangerous, man. And there's even cops out there. They don't fuck with that shit out there either.
Fuck those fools.
I know. We'll get to those cops later.
Yeah, fuck those fucking pigs. No, I'm just kidding. No, yeah, I mean, so yeah, I've had the wind knocked out of me like that. Football, you just get blindsided and just boom.
I remember one time when I was in football, we were playing, we're doing some punt practices, and so I was on punt team, and so like I'm running the ball, and one of my friends decides to crack back block me from the back just because he was like, I was like, what the fuck? So I fall face forward, and why the fuck you do that? And he was like, oh, it's because I want to. I'm like, you fucking bitch.
Yeah, so that's I practiced one time doing the kickoff return, and so I was considered one of the faster ones. I don't know how. Well, I guess maybe in JV I was one of the faster ones. But basically my specialty was speed, and so I was they had me they were practicing with varsity that day, and so they had me doing kickoff return. It was my first time ever, and so I'm all the way at the end waiting for the ball. They kick it. Boom, I get it. And the other team, you know who they got, right? Big ass motherfucking Simi.
Oh my God.
So that fool's up. Is he Samoan, Polynesian?
He's Tongan.
Tongan. So yeah, he's from, you know those fools are fucking big as hell.
The poly foods, man, big as fuck. And on top of that, this motherfucker was, I think he was deaf. He was deaf.
But he's like fucking like, he's hyper and shit. Like he's fucking cranked out, like just always fucking around type shit.
He's always on 100.
Yeah, like you don't even have to know him, and he'll still just fucking go up to you, and just fucking essentially bully you, but like in a playful manner.
Yeah,
like he's not like being a true bully.
But I was also like, who cut it out?
Yeah, yeah, he doesn't know like when to chill.
Yeah.
So anyway, I catch the ball, and he's the first motherfucker I see just charging my ass, and I'm a tiny ass fool at the time.
Yeah.
And he's just big as fuck, and I make it 5 yards, bro, and he fucking just straight pancakes my ass.
Damn. I remember when I was on the offensive line, he was they were having him play, I can't remember if it was tackle or edge, but I had to guard him up, and I was like, fuck, dude. I luckily held my ground. I don't know how. This motherfucker is twice my size, twice my strength. I mean, I always prided myself as having great technique, because I knew I'm not the strongest motherfucker by far. So if anything, I just had to get my technique down right. So I just always dig my fucking legs into the ground and just hope to God that the motherfuckers pass the ball already.
Damn, bro. I've been blindsided in other ways too. Like that's how I fractured my collarbone. Actually, it was in the game, and it was a bubble route. Which, if you guys don't know the bubble route, it's essentially I'm on the inside, closest to the lineman, and then my route is to just go straight outside towards the sideline. So I just go in a flat line towards the sideline, running backwards, waiting for the ball to come my way. He throws it to me finally, and as soon as I catch it, bro, I get my shit fucking rocked. The DB fucking had it on lock. I don't know why the fuck he threw it to me. Actually, now that I think about it, motherfucker, some bullshit. You fucking cost me my collarbone.
Yeah, you stupid ass quarterback.
So yeah, as soon as I catch it, that motherfucker just boom, and I fall straight on. And I didn't even realize it right away. It took two to three plays for me to realize that, oh shit, my shit ain't right. I couldn't lift it. Started feeling hot. And I was like, bro, thank God they didn't throw it to me the following plays. I still caught it at that one play, so
yeah,
shit, I'm always keep that with me that I didn't drop the ball, but
great ball security.
Yeah, but dude, I was like mid play, and I'm over here like running with one arm swing. And I was like, what the fuck? I never broke shit at that time.
Yeah.
So I go to the sideline. I'm like fucking signaling that to take me out.
Yeah.
I run out there, bro, and sure enough, the who is it? The guy that watches the kids, the
athletic director.
Yeah, him. He came up to me.
Athletic trainer. I'm sorry.
Yeah. He was evaluating me, and yeah, I mean he pretty much said like, yeah, your shit's fucking cracked.
Yeah.
And it's funny.
And shout out to that guy. He was so cool. He's probably had to be like one of the coolest people in that school.
Yeah, he was nice. But anyway, I was just sitting down, like feeling so fucking down, bro. I was like, fuck, man. Because I just love playing. Like, I love being out there and shit.
You don't want to get taken out over some bullshit.
Yeah, so I'm over here getting taken out, looking sad as fuck. And the girls they're like assistants that are water girls pretty much, or just like helping out and shit. They're all like standing around, just watching me. And they're low-key, one of them started crying. They're like, oh. I was like, bitch, you gonna make me cry.
For real.
Nah, but yeah, that was the only time I ever fucked up a bone though. Because other than that, I messed up my pinky playing football too.
Yeah.
In middle school, I was running with the ball and you know you go body to body and that shit just went. Cut. So they had to cut it open, and they put a button on top of my nail to hold my tendons tight because I guess I had ripped one. Mm-hmm. And from there, from just having a pinky injury, they gave me a whole ass cast, dude. I was like, come on, man.
That's crazy, man. I mean, the only time I've ever even remotely broken anything was my arm, just because I fell off of the fucking monkey bars because like a dumbass. Because I was on the big boy ones thinking I could do it, and I could do it, but I was halfway in the monkey bars, and I was just like, all right, how the fuck do I get to the rest of it? Because I could feel like my arm strength just start giving out, and I was just like, fuck it, I'll just let go, and I ended up blinding in my arm. I remember crying like a bitch. My mom, well, no, I was with my babysitter, so that my babysitter, she was like, oh, let me go. So they ended up had taken me to the hospital. Mom had to get out of work. I was like, and it was my left arm too, and I'm left-handed, so when that shit was healing up, I had to write with my right hand. I got like an award for it because of like me trying so hard. But like, I saw some of the schoolwork from back in the day, I'm like, man, I was writing like fucking shit. They give me that shit for pity.
Wait, are you a left-handy or right?
Left-handed.
Even right now?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I never even noticed.
Yeah, no, and I don't know why everyone's always so surprised. Like, oh, you're left-handed. I'm like, yeah.
No wonder you can't throw a football for shit.
Hey man, I'm Drew Brees out here.
Those lefties are different, bro. Wait, he wasn't lefty, was he?
Yeah, Drew Brees was lefty.
God damn.
One of the greatest quarterbacks to ever do it.
So is Steve Young.
There you go.
But fuck, dude, fuck these injuries. And now in the cold, my pinky, even till this day, even this happened when I was in 8th grade, which fucking I don't even know how long that was. Probably 10 plus years, 15 years.
Yeah.
It still hurts in the cold. I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird. I remember people saying like whenever they injured like joints and stuff, like temperature really does affect like pain and stuff.
Yeah, so fucking I'm never going to Alaska.
Yeah. I mean, fuck that.
Yeah, bro, fucking I'm surprised I don't have more injuries, or I probably do, low key CTE. I don't even know it because bro, the amount of weapons my mom used on me.
Oh my god, you got abused.
Well, you never been hit?
Nah, my mom used.
Damn.
No, it's because she hit me one time when I was like a kid, but she's not like a hitter, so she used like I guess it's not even emotional abuse, but she always like made it a point.
Don't tell me she fucking hurt you with words.
Basically, not even hurt me with words, but it's just like I sought her approval so much that I would not want to do her wrong or anything. So like, I valued her respect and everything. So whenever I would fuck up and she would say, I'm disappointed in you or this and that, I'm like, that shit broke my world. I was like, fuck, I'm a fucking fuck up. I'm a piece of shit. I felt bad.
You're a softie.
Hey man, it fucking worked, man. It came out right.
Damn, food. Yeah, bro. I mean, my mom was the complete opposite. Every day I get her coming home yelling at us.
Yeah.
For the dumbest crap too. And I always tell her that I don't care. I'll still tell her. She yells over some bullshit. She's used hangers on me.
What?
She's broken the wood hanger on me.
What?
She's fucking used cables. She's used fucking... Bro, one time I remember she grabbed a pan and fucking hit the countertop.
What?
She didn't hit me with it, but she hit the countertop.
Like a fucking dog trying to scare him?
Yeah, pretty much. She's trying to throw a Christmas tree at me.
Damn.
She's trying to throw a fucking a stool at me, a bar stool. But, I mean, she's a little tiny girl, so she couldn't throw that shit far.
Yeah, she's just a little thing.
But, yeah, bro, basically anything around, she'll try to hit me with. But I was the type that as soon as I seen her getting mad, I'll run. We had a big dining table, so I will go on one side, and she'll just be
just running around.
We'll be running around, and then I'll just run and jump over the couch.
I mean, you just kind of have to. Like, I obviously can't fight, but you can at least just run around and just try to, and just try to run away from me. But eventually, they're always going to catch you.
Yeah, there was a time where I would just let her hit me because it wouldn't hurt anymore. It would hurt her more than it hurt me.
Yeah, that's crazy because you get to a point where they just don't hurt, and you're almost just like it's not even. It's kind of almost like I've ascended. Like I'm not a little kid anymore.
Yeah, and that shit will be when you doing that reminded me of the Dragon Ball Z where just they catch the. It's a meme where it's when your mom swings at you and you grab the hand and you're just shaking the.
Yeah. Man, that shit was crazy. I remember, I think I told it on the PLP podcast, but when my friend, I was at I was at their house and his mom came home like mad as fuck. I forget why, and she starts like yelling at him. She didn't give a fuck, and she just started beating this fool's ass in front of me, and she swung she actually swung a punch at him, and he caught it and he went like this, and I was just like, what the fuck?
Was he white?
No, he's Mexican.
I was about to say.
There's Mexican. They're low key kind of like whitewashed though, but they're a beater.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I've never done that shit to my mom.
Yeah, so I was like, damn, I didn't know you can catch punches.
So yeah, there was a time where I would finally let her just hit me, whatever, and she'll get mad because I'll be like, it doesn't hurt. That shit will set her off more.
Yeah, because your mom's low key a high head too.
Yeah. So, but bro, don't. Every time I bring shit up now, she'll be like, I never hit you. Oh
my god! And I hear that so much times from people from parents are like they deny the abuse that they've given their children. Like, I never did that. You're fucking crazy. I'm like, bitch, boy, look at these marks.
I know, bro. I'm like, dude, you're making me look crazy because we're over here telling people, and she's just deny. They're
gaslighting the fuck out of you.
Facts, bro. They're gaslighting before gaslighting was even a fucking thing.
For real,
man. It's fucking traumatizing. I don't know. I can't picture myself doing that to my future kids.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but we say that, but then also, motherfuckers gonna be backing up, and you kind of just have to put.
I'm for sure gonna give my kids a spanking here and there, but I'm not gonna be throwing no fucking Christmas tree and shit.
Yeah, no, that's just crazy. But sometimes if you think about it, our parents, they they worked a lot when we were kids, a lot, and so. First thing they come home is, their kid's not acting right. So they're already tired and shit. So the most thing they can do, all right, I told you not to do this. So I'm going to have to hit you to make you learn.
Yeah.
Although it does, like I said, the fucking Christmas trees, it gets out of hand. But I mean, I can also see why sometimes a spanking is just something they just automatically just have to come to it.
Yeah, and shout out to the grandmas that when they're in the area, they don't be letting that shit slide with the parents.
Especially your grandma. Your grandma fucking loves you.
I know, thank God. I love you, Walla. She just came back from Guatemala actually. She was over there visiting her family and all that.
Damn.
But she has her health conditions and all that. So
that's crazy though, because I was like, I would not imagine her even leaving now.
Bro, I was pissed off that she left. She was not really ready to even be away from family because we're the ones that take care of her. And she went with my grandpa. And my grandpa, he half-asses everything.
Shout out grandpa.
So watching her is just like that shit makes me nervous, bro.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't understand the severity of shit. And so he's just like,
Yeah,
Always like that.
I mean, it's like a pro and con of him. Like he never takes anything too serious, but
Mhm.
also at the same time, like I've seen there have been like some serious situations that's who kind of always trying to downplays it. I'm like, nah, motherfucker, I think it is type of time to be a little serious.
Yeah, but he's just one of those that you just gotta accept him for who he is, and because
Yeah,
you cannot change him.
no, and plus they're old at this point. Like, why would you want them to? Like, they've already lived their life, you know.
Yeah, exactly. But fool, go. Sometimes just like go to the World Cup, fool. Leave me alone. I'll fly you out, fool. Go, just take a vacation. Again.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, the World Cup's this next one's out here in the States.
Oh yeah, are we gonna hit one?
I mean, yeah, SoFi
That's what
Stadium.
they're saying, right? Well, fuck, SoFi Stadium might lose their shit.
They might lose it.
Have you heard of that? No.
No.
So SoFi apparently, what was the problem? I think they're fucking. I think. Damn. Oh, I see what the problem. Yeah, the problem is that they can't hold enough guests that they're supposed to. I guess they were supposed to add more seats.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think something about that they don't hold enough capacity. I think they're supposed to have to hold 80,000 or something like that.
Yeah, I know they hold. I think it holds up like to like 60 or
60,
something.
60, I think. So apparently they're supposed to be doing more additions to seating.
I mean, it makes sense though because I'll have like because we've been there and like it's a really beautiful ass stadium. But if you like look at it, like half the like a good chunk of the stadiums are fucking suites.
Yeah, well, that's fucking LA for you.
Yeah, stupid ass influence.
But I am curious to see what the fuck they're gonna do, and that will suck if we do lose it because
yeah,
I'd be down.
And that's the closest one we have. The next one is maybe
San Francisco. I think.
San Francisco.
Santa
Oh yeah, or yeah, that would be that one. But even that one after that would probably be like the AT&T Stadium in Texas. I'm not about to fucking drive or fly to Texas.
Fuck that. I think they're not doing a Vegas one.
Oh yeah, they are doing Vegas, Allegiant Stadium. So actually, no, we do have opportunities. I mean, we're fucking blessed out here.
Fuck yeah. Well, that's exciting. Even though I can give two shits about what happens in soccer.
Facts.
But no, I'd be down to go. When is that? 4 more years?
In 2026.
2026. All right. Mark your calendars. Hopefully we go to a Mexico game or something. Even though they fucking suck.
I know. But they lost like they are as they lost their manager. All the good guys never want to play for them. I mean, that whole team's a shit show.
Yeah, facts. Do you remember this last World Cup when we were watching the game?
Yeah.
And you know how at our homie's house there's like a sliding door?
Yeah.
Do you remember that you walked into it?
Oh my god, dude.
And I think it was what it was a long time ago. It was like an ex or whatever that. I think she did it first and then you did it.
Yeah, man, that shit's clear as fuck. I literally thought it was open.
It was one time I was using a abandoned house for a party. And the cops came, and so everyone was in like this living room, and there's a sliding door that goes out to the pool area.
Yeah.
And when the cops came and that shit started happening, I was picking up my DJ equipment because I was the DJ there, and there was this fucking girl. She just goes and runs and fucking boom runs into the fucking sliding door, dude. And me and my homie were packing the shit, and we just fucking sat on the floor and just started bawling. And we really should not have been doing that because the cops were raiding that shit already, and low key they could have taken my equipment. I've been threatened a lot of times by cops, especially in San Bernardino.
Yeah, these motherfuckers are not like house parties.
The DJs, if you're DJing a house party, they could take your shit away. A lot of the time they don't, but there was this cop one time, like he raided me at the same fucking house one time, and then I think it was like a couple weeks later, he did it again, and he recognized me. He was like, "Didn't I tell you not to fucking do this shit again?" And so like he told me to wait there, and when he went to the back, I fucking did, bro.
I'm like, bro, I'm just DJing at a house party.
Yeah, I'm just making my money, fool.
Yeah.
Aside from the fucking using abandoned houses and shit, sometimes we'll have fucking the big ass mansions. I mean, people will call it a mini mansion party, but really,
like from those houses up in the hills and shit.
Yeah, really, it's just like a fucking 2-story house, but people all love to brand them as mini mansion parties, and I don't know, it just hype people up to pull up. You pull up, bro, it's just like, what the fuck? It's like fucking Heritage Village and shit. I'm just like, this ain't no fucking mansion.
I mean, they do look nice. I mean, like we're all fucking ghetto ass kids, so like that's like, ooh, it's a nice ass house.
Yeah, I know. I've done a couple of like I don't know if you've seen in Bloomington. There's like this fucking one street. It's like a hill, and there's nothing but nice ass houses. It's pretty much like houses like those.
Yeah.
And I think one time this guy booked me to DJ, and I was the first one to pull up, and I get there, and the owner of the house, he's like confused as shit. He's like, "What the fuck?" Like I don't know anyone throwing a party here, but apparently he's thrown parties there before, but he didn't know about that night.
Yeah.
So I'm over here just like, okay, well, fuck. I'm over here like waiting to get paid. Like I came over here for nothing.
Yeah.
And then eventually they just let us use the house. They let me use the house. I'm like, okay, I guess the guy hosting the party was not there.
So he booked you guys, but he wasn't even there.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I just took my equipment down and went to go DJ. And I was stressing because I had no one to be at the front door for me to charge people.
Yeah.
Because if I'm going to be DJing, like I need to fucking make some type of money. And bro, that shit was a fucking shit night. Like probably 15 people came.
Damn.
I was like, what kind of fucking party is this? But that's happened to me a couple times actually. Like there's this group of people and it pissed me off because I worked with them before and so everything was fine. We would be cool online, but there was this one party where I don't know if I pissed them off or something, but
yeah.
Oh, I remember what happened. They wanted to pay me less than what I usually get. And so I was just like, bro, like I'm not about to fucking get less. Like I need my money too. And so
yeah,
when I kept saying no, they finally paid me. And for the future party, the next one, they hit me up again to DJ. And low key, I should have just said nah, because it was such a fucking bitch to get them to pay me what I usually get the last time.
Yeah.
But I still did it anyway. And so when comes the next party, and it's dead. So in the middle of the party, I'm just on my phone, just waiting to see like, are we just gonna cancel this or are you just gonna like pay me so I can fucking leave already? And when I go out there to look for them, they're gone, bro.
What?
Yep, they're gone. Didn't pay my asses. I was fucking pissed. I'm over here blowing them up and shit. They just fucking ignore me and shit.
Fucking scummy.
Yep.
People.
So that's what happens when you mess with the IE people. You just don't make no shit. You don't make no fucking money. There's been a couple parties where I made like $50.
It's the nature of the game when you're doing like IE parties like that.
Yeah, you gotta fucking pay your dues, I guess.
Yeah.
You get finessed a lot of the time. It's grimy out here in these streets. Have you ever been at a party where it's gotten raided or anything like that?
Yeah, so many times. Like, and it's like funny because like I get there, I'm like literally hanging out for like an hour, and all of a sudden the cops show up. I'm like, man, I don't even have a good time. Have get like messed up or anything. So it gets annoying. But then it's funny as fuck. So like when the cops come. And like everybody's in the back, all like making noise, and then like people are telling, "Hey, shut up! The cops are here!" And people, you just hear tanks, and then people are like, "Fool, shut up!" It was like, "Turn that shit up!" Like, "Oh, give a fool."
Bro, that's just fucking annoying, bro. I'm not the type to waste my energy to go tell them to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely just like, yup, when other people are saying to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
But I know it's not going to work because their dumbasses are nosed out. They're just going to keep going and going.
Yeah, at least put like a silencer on that bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, if you didn't know, they fucking have silencers for those things now.
Yeah.
Or they'd be fucking flavoring them and shit. There was this one time where it wasn't a party that got raided, but I was on my way to a gig. And I had my homies, I had my ex and my two homies in the backseat of my car.
Yeah.
And they're still not. So I was just like, whatever, I don't care. Just put your tanks in the back of my car, the trunk area. But it was SUV, so there's like windows everywhere, of course. And it was a fucking fish tank. My mom never tinted her windows.
Fucking
So there's I took my homies to go fill up their 220-pounders, and those are pretty tall, and
God damn.
The 20-pounders usually last maybe like 4 hours at a party, I think. I don't know. I don't remember. But,
yeah.
So we're on the way to a party in Rialto. I'm at a red light. No, I wasn't even at the red light yet. I was driving towards the street.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna make a right, and the light was green. So why am I gonna fucking go to a complete stop? So I turn right, and then from across, I see a cop come behind me. He pulls me over. And this whole time, bro, I'm asking him why did I get pulled over. He doesn't want to fucking tell me. So then I tell him again. I'm like, "Are you gonna tell me why I got pulled over or what?" And he's just like, "Well, you turned that street light pretty quick." I'm just like, "It was green. Like, how fast could I possibly have been going turning? Like there was no."
They're like on some,
nothing,
bro.
Like
like Fast and the Furious shit or what?
Yeah, bro. I'm in a fucking Suzuki, like a fucking SUV Suzuki. I'm not even fucking speeding, bro. I'm in no rush.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think there was just something up his ass that day. He was one of those fucking Mexican foods that are like super like whitewashed and strict type shit.
Yeah, yep,
you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like they're fucking like some Karen type shit.
Yeah.
But anyway, he tells me and everyone in the car to get out, and he's doing the pat downs on us. I'm like,
What
okay.
the fuck?
And as he's doing it, he fucking he so he has us doing this shit, and he's behind me.
Yeah.
And he's holding my wrists, but he's pulling them down hard as fuck, bro. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, why are you using so much force? Like, I'm not even doing shit, bro. And I was not, bro, I was 17 at the time, 16, 17, one of those. And he's just like, he pulls it harder, and he goes to my ear. He's like, let me do my fucking job. I'm like,
what
dog,
the fuck?
bro, what the fuck? And you know me, sometimes when I get like talked to in a certain way, like I gotta fucking, I don't know, I get hot, bro, and I start using like a fucking mean old potty mouth. But anyway, I didn't do it yet, but so he does that, and then the other cop, they're looking through the windows because it's a fucking fish tank.
Yeah.
They see the two Nas tanks, bro. That shit's gonna smell.
That's all good.
They see the two Nas tanks, and then right away they're like, all right, we're gonna take these out. They pull them out, both of them, and they just start emptying them.
No, oh my god, I was hoping that wasn't gonna come to that.
Yeah, because technically, I guess having a Nas tank isn't illegal, but to consume it is, and they already knew what's up. They try to say that someone threw a balloon out the window. I'm just like, ain't no fucking way, because no one was even doing this shit. And so my homies I was with, they were 18, so they just told them they had to leave. So I just gave them the nod that I'll give them their shit out later. And so they left. They had to walk, so they were walking back home. And me and my ex, we were just there. I guess if you're not an adult, you gotta wait for someone as an adult to pick you up.
Wow.
So they made me call my mom, and I was just sitting down on the curb waiting for her. And me and the cop are just going back and forth with each other. Not too crazy,
but you guys are chirping.
But yeah, we're kind of just going back and forth and shit. And he was kind of shooting shots at me, basically trying to like make me seem like I was a fucking like bad kid or something, or like a troublemaker.
Wow.
And they make me do the fucking whole breathalyzer, the drunk test.
What?
Like where I had to walk in a straight line and shit. And bro, he points a flashlight in my eyes, and he's trying to say that, yep, you for sure were doing Nas. I was like, bro, ain't no fucking way. Like, I swear to fucking God, that shit got me hot, because I literally, like, how can I do that shit? That shit was all the way in the trunk, and I'm over here, like, I'm driving, bro.
That makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, so my mom pulls up, and right away I'm like, he's being a fucking asshole. Like, he's talking shit, whatever. He's lying. Don't listen to what he says. Or he was cussing at me and all that, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And the guy tried telling my mom, oh, your son has a potty mouth. Oh, no, he said your son has a mouth on him. I'm like, in my head, bro, I just want to crack his ass. And my mom believed me, but she was still, like, upset that I did all that.
Yeah.
Obviously she don't want me around all that shit, but, I mean, I respect my homies and their hustle.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, fuck cops. That's why I can't stand them a lot of the time.
Yeah, a lot of time they just are super like abusive of power.
And that's how it is everywhere, bro. The cops, like in every county, every state, especially in the red states, hella racist cops. But I don't know. I've just never had a good vibe with them. And I have some people that try to tell me to believe otherwise. And sure, there's good cops out there.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I have a bad taste in my mouth with those fools.
Yeah, they're just I'm not lying. I think some of these smokers are fucking scumbags. They just don't know that they're here to serve, protect, not to serve and pull people over just because they be looking funny.
Yeah, and bro, I mean, a lot of I know for a fact all these drug busts, they keep some of that shit.
Oh yeah,
because they do it with fireworks, 4th of July.
Yeah,
like I've heard them say that shit, like take it to some whatever place, and like when they do firework bust, so they'll take half the fucking fireworks and only submit on the ticket report. Yeah, the report. They'll submit like half of the fucking product they took, so they could pocket the rest of the shit.
And then they'll even use them for like if you go like to like city fairs or state fairs, those fireworks are using a lot of time. They're the ones that they stole from like they basically stole from people that are
Yeah,
selling.
I wouldn't doubt it, bro. Grimy ass foods, grimy ass foods.
Just let people hustle out here, goddamn.
Yeah, and shit. That's the same. I could say the same thing for the securities like everywhere, like the securities at Walmart's, the securities at fucking music festivals, even.
Yeah, those
They be
guys.
on their high horses, dog.
I'm like, all right, motherfucker, chill.
Like you do not get paid enough to fucking care that much.
Yeah, I know your salary. Our homie Johnny used to work for you guys, so
That's just fucking funny. That just shows you the standards
exactly.
that you need. But yeah, I mean, have you ever encountered some fucking dumbass securities at a festival? Because I know we've had our fair share of that type of shit.
Yeah, I remember there's this one time like the security stopped me because I looked funny.
Facts.
And so he was like he thought I was like on some shit and I was not. I was just like barely ending the night. So he was just like pressing me for that. And I'm like, fool, what are you doing? Like I'm here. Like, it's a fucking rave, bro. Like there's no need for all this shit to happen right now.
Dude, well, I think there was an event where, damn, that's a memory unlocked. I think it was Escape when I wasn't 21 at the time, but Kitty was, and she went to go buy a drink, and for some reason she gave me one to hold. I think she couldn't buy a certain amount at a time.
Yeah, at the time.
So I had to hold one. And this fucking security walking by, he's like, "Let me see your ID." I was like, "I don't have one." He's like, "Okay, well, you need to leave the festival because you're not supposed to be holding that beer." He was trying to make me leave.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. So I was just like, "What the fuck, fool?" Like he would not leave me alone. So I just fucking did, bro. I left the beer on the floor, and I think I just fucking like sped walk away and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some securities be weird as fuck, but for sure, like I mean, there be some dumbass securities too. Like I think when was it? There was some Nocturnal, I believe. You could pay security off and you just sneak in.
Yeah, that's how easy it was. I mean, it is. It's kind of.
And I've been hearing a lot of stories that at Coachella, like it's so easy to sneak in and shit. So
yeah, you just pay people to like sneak them in. I can't count how many times I've heard people like they'll say that like, oh, I know somebody that can sneak me into like a festival, and then they end up doing it. I'm like, fuck, I'm here fucking spending $100, but I could have just got snuck in.
yeah, low key that shit that actually gets me salty. I'm like, fuck, I should. But no, I've seen YouTube videos at Coachella. Some people they just go into the scanning ticket part and they just fucking rush in and like security won't even run for them or anything.
Nah, man, that's above their pay right there.
Those are the smart ones. Those are the ones I can appreciate.
Yeah.
But nah, fuck the other fools that be fucking. I don't know. They be so extra for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
This is weekend 2 of Coachella. We're actually filming as Blink-182 is performing, which makes me sad.
I know, like every time you've asked, like they've already performed there and everything, and you're like, fuck.
I know.
And they don't for whatever reason they don't do like replays of like the weekends.
I know. Well, I hope someone uploads that shit on YouTube, but I don't know. Last weekend when I checked, I didn't see shit. But I don't know. Hopefully it's on there this weekend. Did you hear that Frank Ocean was actually owed $8 million? Well, not owed because he was supposed to earn $8 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frank Ocean was supposed to be earning $8 million, but because he canceled the second weekend performance, he only got half. And I guess like Coachella was responsible for paying Blink $4 million, and they still had to give another payment to Skrillex and Forte and Fred again.
Damn, fucking Golden Voices be fucking up.
Fuck, dude. I think this was a bad Coachella, low key.
Yeah,
and there was like a lot of bad shit happening.
And that's crazy, like especially with the Frank Ocean shit, because on top of him, I think there was like an injury why he couldn't perform the second weekend. On the first weekend, they were doing a bunch of like curfews. Well, because in Coachella, there's a curfew law for sound, but the whole weekend, like they were just ignoring it, so their fines were racking up and shit. And for whatever reason, all of a sudden they decided on Frank Ocean, like, hey, okay, yeah, now we're gonna have to like chill out. And so they ended up having to cut his shit short. I remember like I saw the video. I'm like, wow, like he was already like, there wasn't a whole lot of his set left. He would have y'all should have just ate the rest of the fines.
Apparently, it took them like 50 minutes to transition to him.
Oh,
so that's why he started so late, and that's why he went on late. So damn, that fucking sucks. I can only imagine like you over here trying to perform and shit. And you just can't.
That's the one thing I hate about live acts is just the setups in between sets because it takes so long, which is understandable because you have to take off all their instruments down and they have to set up for the new guys and if they have any props bullshit. Like this motherfucker Frank Ocean was supposed to have like a skate rink Where I'm like, fool for what? Like, what
well,
is it?
that's the problem. It's just like they're doing too much. They're doing the most. Like, just fucking go out there, perform. That's all people truly care about. Because now, look what happened. All the people that paid for the ticket to go see him is like they can now.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are low-key shitting on the fact that Blink-182 is the replacement. It's like, oh, fuck out of here then. I'll go. Give me your fucking ticket, bro. I'll go see him.
We fucking love Blink.
I'll go see them in Skrilla. But I'd rather. I mean, I'm surprised Fred again ain't playing more festivals.
I know. I'm like, bro, you have a market out here. Everybody's copying your fucking sound. So why don't they book the person that originally is doing the sound?
Yeah, but so that sucks. I wonder. Well, what time are they on?
11:40 or some shit like that.
Another hour.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. That's cool. I wonder if they're gonna go over. That should be funny as fuck. They just say fuck you and they just keep going. How much was the fines?
I think they were like 117,000 for week 1 going past curfew.
God damn, bro.
Yeah, and that's a lot. It really
is. And I think it was what 1,000 or no, it was 20,000 for the first 5 minutes, and then 1,000 each minute after. That's fucking crazy. I know Calvin Harris went over by a lot too.
Yeah, his set yesterday was awesome. I fucking loved it.
Wait, does Coachella get fined or does he get fined?
No, they actually, I don't know, guys. I know Golden Voice, that company gets fined because they're the ones, because it's from the city. But I don't know if Golden Voice and in turn, because of them getting fined, fines the artist. I don't know if that's the case.
Shit, that's chump change, Calvin.
Nah, the fucking facts.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder how much he got paid, but fucking if Frank Ocean got 8 million, then fuck.
That's a lot. I'm like, I never thought an artist is worth that much.
Fuck, man, that's fucking crazy. But I don't know. Coachella just seemed like a fat L to me.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we never gone. People are always asking us, well, why don't you ever go? And it's because of bullshit like this. Weekend one's full of always like influencers. There's always bad vibes. It's hot as fuck out there, dusty. You feel musty as fuck. People over here just trying to take pictures and shit. I'm like, nah, I'm here for the music.
Yeah, it's really dirty over there. I'd assume that's why a lot of sets don't go right, is because of how dusty it gets.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, I think we've had some CDJs that fuck up because of that. Or at least I've seen some homies where their shit gets like clogged or something.
Yeah, clean your CDJs, disgusting bastards.
Yeah, let's see, when have we ever fucked up some shit or dealt with some fucked up shit?
Do you remember that Revolpe show we had? And I don't know, like something was happening with the sync.
Oh yeah. I think the artist before us has a sync button on, and I deadass don't know how to turn it off on CDJs. I know how to use a controller to turn it off, but with CDJs, I don't have free time to practice on that equipment.
Yeah.
So I don't know like the ins and outs of everything.
Yeah, like the only time we even touch CDJs is when we're performing. So like,
so
like that was fucking up, and it kind of worked out in general because we were playing Prison Riot by Floss and GTA, right? And so like it would slowed it down to like a halftime speed, so it sounded actually kind of cool. We played off well, but had it been a different song, I don't think it would have gone well.
Yeah, like a long one. Like I think it started happening during the build up or around there. So
yeah,
so it's just like, how does it go? Fuck.
Prison Riot.
Act up like a motherfucking prison riot. Yeah, and I switched it to a different song.
Yeah, so it worked off well, but we were the whole time. Me and you were just like, "Fuck, how do we fix this? How do we fix this?" We're literally over here turning back to our manager, like, "What do we do?"
I know, fuck, man. I need some fucking CDJs.
Yeah,
but I think when we dealt with that, there was another time where every song sounded like it was slower than what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Huh.
And then so I had to speed up the BPMs on each deck. I sped it up by like 3.
Damn.
It made a difference. And I think that was actually Gold Rush. Remember we're dealing with some shit on there too? One of the CDJs was being weird. So we had thank God they had 4, so we just used the other one. Yeah, that should be having a shitting bricks. Low key, that's my biggest fear, is just having I'm never really nervous for performing for crowds anymore. I'm more so nervous for the equipment. Like what kind of problem are we gonna deal with and shit?
Yeah, I mean that's why we're always super on time for our sound checks and everything.
Yep. Yeah, those are super key, super important.
Because we also have to check for if each song is working, because like it happens to everybody for whatever reason. Rekordbox just likes to corrupt files out of nowhere. And so that's the program we use to use onto the specific CDJs.
Yeah, it's usually waves. The WAV. It's usually those files for some reason.
And and sometimes it's like it works fine. Like one day, like the same file, you didn't move anything from it, and then you upload it again, and then all of a sudden it says file corrupted. I'm like, yo, what the fuck just happened? And then but that's why sound check's important. Having multiple USB drives is important. We always have two at least.
Facts. Yeah. We'll see what happens at EDC this month. I mean, yeah, we'll see. Because they're out in the desert, so I'd only assume that they be dealing with their own shit too.
Yeah,
that's probably why a lot of artists have like pre-recorded sets for those type of emergencies.
Mm-hmm. But then that's why also they have like each stage has two sets of CDJs.
Oh yeah, if you didn't know, they have each stage has like a sliding deck thing.
Yeah,
and they have a pair of CDJs here and a pair of CDJs there, and I think every set they rotate.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's kind of cool because if one pair fucks up, then you have the next one.
Yeah, so they switch over, and then while they're doing that, they're fixing the other one.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing it doesn't rain at EDC because I know Tomorrowland deals with that sometimes, or Ultra a lot of the time. They deal with that where they have to have like something covering them.
They do have to deal with like the winds and stuff, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dusty head ass.
Imagine fucking Megastructure or whatever fucking just go.
Oh, my God. Dude, I remember one time we were at Hard, and I was watching, I think it was like Bear Grylls. And it was so hot, the CDJs were literally overheating. So like he literally would play a song, and the song would just cut off, and they'd have to like wait for like the shit to cool off.
Damn, that's fucking trash.
Yeah, I think it had happened to Keizo too.
Fuck it, that's been a good little chit chat. Mm-hmm. Let's get to off the web. Off the web this week. If you didn't know, last week was techno, and this week is. Freestyle, which is we gonna freestyle this bitch. Low key, I was thinking about. I was like, I don't know how the DJ stream is gonna go with freestyling from genre to genre and shit like that.
Oh shit!
I think we'll do our best to curate something that's smooth flowing.
Yeah, because some of the songs I picked, they're not gonna. There's no way you can.
Yeah, some of the ones I picked too. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'll for sure do some little test, but for the most part, I like to include the songs into the mixes that we include on our selects.
Yeah, the songs we're picking, even though you're not probably gonna hear them on the live stream, there will be in our playlist.
Yeah, they'll be in our playlist on Spotify.
Yeah.
So with that being said, we'll get started with my turn because you went first last time.
Yes, I did.
Yes, sir. We need.
I'm gonna try to start. No. You went first because it was a techno one, and then I went last.
You right. Yeah, you're right. All right, you go first then.
All right, on this week's Off the Web, my picks for freestyle are Steve Lacy, Bad Habit. Oh. In the Bad Habit. That song, like all these songs I've been picking, they're songs that I literally been playing like on repeat at work like the last week because they're just stuck in my head.
Wait, should we play these? Do you want to play them? Or what do you think?
Nah, I think we're okay.
Sure. All right.
Yeah, I think we're okay.
All right.
But yeah, that song's in my head. Like super catchy, super vibey. I fucking love those types of songs. Like it has a good groove on it. The guy's voice is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But that's number 5 for me. Number 4 is on my Beaner shit. Is Peso Pluma and Nathaniel Cano, PRC, because like that little beat like with the trumpets or whatever the fuck instruments you're using. I literally be singing this shit at work because that gets caught in my head. And Peso Pluma's blowing up with his little rat tail looking head ass. He looks like a fucking mole rat.
Crazy.
Number 3 is this one. I'm sorry if it gets a little too hard for y'all, but it's Slipknot. Everything Ends.
Oh shit! God damn.
This is when they were peak new metal, because right now they're just regular metal, but this is when they're peak new metal, and like that was off their Iowa album, which is like the hardest album to date in any genre, in my opinion. And I fucking love how he just goes from his vocals into this sick ass fucking like metal riff. Like it goes off crazy. But yeah, that's number 3 for me. Number 2 is Cascade, Waste Love, from his Fire and Ice album. I just love it. And every time I hear it, I feel like I'm in like Forever 21 or H&M. Like the girl, I think her name's like Fiona or some bullshit. Love her vocals. They're always everybody always has vocalists, but like she's always she's in my top 5 like of hoping we could always get her on a song but she doesn't even really do EDM like that. I don't know how K actually got her to do an EDM song, but like props to
Bro,
him.
that's Rihanna's so capped because I remember Diplo. There was an interview. Diplo said that he hit her up for Major Lazer Lean On.
Yeah, and
She was like, "I don't do house music," but she did
yeah,
that with Calvin Harris. Like,
yeah.
what?
I don't get it. Like she even knows like those songs she did with Calvin, they're hits.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna play them. They're bags. So I'm like, how are you not? You're like dropping a bag for this.
Yeah, Lean On was so big too, and that was without her. Imagine with her.
I know. And then my number one pick, and shout out to Mike because I'm gonna see them this coming Friday, or by the time this comes out, I had just seen them. So I might have a black eye by then.
So please get a black eye on purpose.
If
you don't get one, you need
I'll try. I'm gonna throw myself in the pits.
You better punch yourself in the fucking.
I'm gonna throw myself in the pits. It's Suicide Silence. You only live once. I fucking love this band to death. I just recently fell back in love with them because their main artist died from a car accident like a couple years back. So they had a new vocalist, and then it took me a while to like really fuck with him. But their new stuff has just been like fucking amazing. And they're from the IE too. So I always gotta show people from yeah, they're from Riverside.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like the main guy who like basically runs it, he lives in Corona now, and so I'm gonna see them. I'm excited. I'm fucking hyped. So shout out Mike, thank you, baby.
Ya tu sabes, I got you. So that's your top five. All right. So for me, my top five for this week on this freestyle off the web is number 5. I'm gonna go with "Sad Statue" by System of a Down.
Ooh.
That shit has been on repeat for me since I was fucking like 10 years old. Yeah, my dad introduced me to that band, so I don't know. I just love all their shit, especially like their more like serious tone stuff. Yeah. This one's like a hybrid from like serious, like
He has what's his name, Surge, right?
Yeah,
he has like such an angelic voice.
Bro, I love his voice.
I love his hair too. Like he has such cool ass hair.
Yeah, I've actually tried. No, he's actually a cool dude. I don't know if you've heard his interviews.
Nah,
but yeah, he's pretty cool.
I remember one time he did like an opera thing because that's how angelic his voice is for like some Game of Thrones stuff. I'm like, damn, this was crazy.
Yeah. So number 4, I got "Float On" by Modest Mouse. I don't know if you know that one. Do you know?
No, I don't think I've ever heard of it. Oh yeah. I've heard
Float on. Yeah. Well, float on. And then "Desire" by Meg Myers, Hoochie remix. Yeah. So Hoochie's a fucking trap goat, but he don't be playing that much out here, unfortunately.
I actually looked up his IG. He lives out in New Zealand now.
Oh shit, crazy. Yeah, I think he's from the UK, right?
Yeah, he's from the UK, but he plays out in New Zealand. Oh, he's from that's where he lives out. He lives in New Zealand now.
Yeah, so I used to bump this song. It's like super like slow. Like her voice is fucking nice as fuck. That Meg Myers girl.
Yeah.
And yeah, with the 808 he used on this is fucking massive. Like if you hear this on a sound system,
yeah,
that shit's just fucking thumping. A lot of his songs are like that actually.
Yeah, man, come on here, Hoochie. You know what's funny as fuck? So the very first time me and him saw Hoochie was at Nocturnal. And we were inebriated to say the least, but we saw him and he was just like the best set of the whole night. But ever since that one set, and I don't know if maybe we decided it's just because we were inebriated that he threw down, but ever since then we have seen him, his sets weren't as great as after that. It was weird.
Well, actually, when he played Hard Summer, he was lit. I don't know if you remember.
I don't recall.
Yeah, he was actually late to that show, but he was throwing down. The other sets it's because I don't think he's really a great DJ. I think he's just a dope ass producer. Yeah, there's a lot of artists out there like that where they're more comfortable with producing, but when it comes to DJing, like they kind of just free ball it. Like they never really put in the work. I guess I don't know. I can't judge him, but I'd assume that maybe he doesn't put enough work into that DJing craft. Production game is sick as fuck though. Yeah. Like I love him. But yeah, that song I used to bump it all the time, and for a minute I forgot about it actually, but yeah. When I was in the car with my girl, she was bumping it, and that shit reminded me about it. So yeah, I wanted to include it to this one because I don't know when else I could. I put it in like the trap genre, but it's kind of different than like your typical trap.
Yeah.
So number 2, with that being said, number 2, "White Tiger" by Izzy Bizu. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but it's the Hippie Sabotage remix. Now that one, bro, I want to say it came out in like 2013, 2014, somewhere around the trap era when that show was popping off.
That festival trap shit.
Yeah. Well, this one isn't as high energy as that. It's more of like one of those repetitive, like Hoochie type. But same thing. I would include it in the trap genre, but I feel more better playing shit that won't mesh with other, like, even though it's that genre, it's not gonna mesh well in a set.
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted to like include those types of things into the freestyle spot. And so yeah, this one right here, if you like slow like trap stuff, where it's just kind of like a catchy like song and all that, and super like, I guess you could say like orchestral. Like I don't know, it's not like super serious like that, but I don't know, it's playful and fun in a sense. Over here blabbering and shit, but no, that shit's sick. So check it out. And then number 1, Admit It by Fred Again. Now that one, bro, that's my favorite Fred Again song. Yeah. And there's a lot out there that like I love all his stuff, but this one right here, like I think it's low key like a sleeper. Like a lot of people don't know about it because it didn't blow up like the others. Yeah. But I promise you, if you check this one out, bro, you're gonna be like, fuck, this is like some nostalgic shit right here.
That motherfucker is so talented, bro.
Yeah, that fool has the sound down. Like, I don't think he'll ever be replicated or anything like that. Nah, did you see when he was doing that little death shit?
Yeah, I'm like, bro, and this was just like, he's just not, he has his eyes closed the whole time. He's just vibing. He's just figuring shit out.
That was fucking crazy.
Yeah, I can see why Skrillex will like fucking work with them because he's on the same wave. Like these motherfuckers are just creative, like naturally.
I wonder how all his like clout started popping off and shit, because I remember when I fucking discovered him, it was before his album. Yeah. And dude, like every song was just fucking like a hit after a hit, and it technically wasn't because not everyone knew about it.
Yeah, I mean, but which is crazy though, because he performed at Coachella last year.
Yeah, bro.
But I knew nothing about him. I only started knowing him because you started like showing me his music.
Yeah, I've known about him since COVID 2020 because that's when that's when I think one of his songs like it got on Sirius XM. Okay. And that's actually how I discovered a lot of my music. If you didn't know, like it's on Sirius XM. Randomly they'll be playing like, I hate because they play a lot of the same songs like every hour.
Yeah, I mean, that's radio in general.
Yeah, but here and there they'll play like a fucking hidden gem, and at the time that was one of them. Okay. And so yeah, ever since I heard that, what's that? We Lost Dancing. Like I've been stuck on this shit. But Admit It. If you haven't heard it, check it out. I promise you'll probably like love it just as much. Yeah. But yeah, with that, we'll conclude Off the Web this week. Now let's spin the wheel for the next one. All right, so it is my turn to spin this motherfucking wheel, and that is what we are going to do. On 3, 2,
spin that wheel. What we got?
Oh shit, the quinceañera set.
Oh shit.
We're gonna play all the fucking banging cumbias, all that merengue. Well, we only got 30 minutes of it, but yeah, I'll for sure bring you a little taste of what I used to do back in the day.
You're gonna do that one dance everyone likes to do at the fucking quinceas.
Oh shit, how do you say it?
Caballo something.
Caballo dorado.
Yeah.
Dorado.
Which is the hard horse.
Yeah, exactly. And bro, fucking, you cannot fucking beat me in that shit. I'll stay there from the beginning to the end. You can speed it up as fast as you fucking want. The shuffling days have my back on this because it gives me that good quick footwork. Yeah. And that's why I've been so good at that fucking shit.
Or not me, man. I've been going to quinces and Mexican parties since I fucking to birth, and I still can't get this shit down.
Yeah, bro. I seen your footwork this past weekend.
Hey, man, I'm trying out here, all right? No one ever taught me how to properly shuffle, okay?
I got you, my boy. I've been wanting to, I've always been thinking about this, but I want to make shuffle videos again, but for TikTok.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be cool.
It'll be cool, but fuck, man. Every time I would do it at a festival, my fucking legs start killing me all damn night.
Oh, yeah. Do you be wearing comfortable shoes?
Yeah.
Okay, then I guess we're just getting old then.
Yeah, we're just getting old. Or maybe I just need to practice more because my legs aren't used to it. Yeah. I mean, technically it's bad. Like, you're stomping the ground, bro.
Yeah, and then my guy, he's primo shuffle. Like, he doesn't do just the basics, the shuffling. Like that.
Yeah, my style, well, at least I can't say my style now, but my style back in the day was like some aggressive shit. Yeah, like, I'm not into like the little soft sorry. I love your shuffling videos, but it's a little corny for me.
Nah, that shit is trash, bro. It's garbage. I'm like, yo, call it this shuffling, and you know what? Fair. I'm not gonna like down on you because at the end of the way you dance how you want to dance. Yeah. But your dancing's garbage.
Nah, yeah. I'm just not used to that. I'm not used to that style. Like I grew up with like the more aggressive shit. Like
yeah, like it turned in from the style how I used to do when the party days into this new style where it's like crisscrossing and just doing like shaking and stuff. And I'm like,
okay. It used to be more just like heavy stomping, little tricks here and there,
little spin kick.
It's like a ghetto like West Coast style, but like the new shuffling shit going around now is just kind of like it's mixed with choreography almost.
Yeah, it's more choreographed, and theirs is more just a vibe to it. There was a lot of.
It's more happy and shit. Yeah. Whereas the shuffling I'm used to is more like fucking heavy bass and just fucking, you know, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's different, but I fuck with it, but it's not my style.
Yeah, his style. I would prefer his style. His style. I literally every time I get so hyped when he gets the urge to shuffle at events because it's a treat. It's a treat for everyone to see, and because everyone sees how he does it, because he does it the old way. Everyone always be like hyping the motherfucker up. I'm like, yeah, that's my fucking boy Mike.
Yeah, I wish I could do it like that, but fuck my legs.
Yeah,
dude. Every time I would go out, that's all I did. Like all the clubs and all that. Like I just shuffled the whole night.
Yeah,
and it's crazy to think that because I'll be drenched, but I couldn't even fucking think. I couldn't even imagine shuffling for a minute now.
Yeah,
and back in the day, it was all night, every night. But yeah, hopefully I can get back into that one day, and I'll post the shuffle videos on the Woof Logik TikTok and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I think that's all for this week's episode. This is episode 5.
Episode 5.
Cinco. We almost in the double digits.
Yes, sir.
Halfway through the year. Hopefully, by the end of the year, we'll be in the new studio, as we mentioned earlier, and that's exciting. So yeah, you got anything else?
Nah, man, it's been a great week. I've been having a really awesome time doing this with you. I'm glad we're doing this, man.
Dope. May 4th, Maple Alley.
3 videos. 3 videos coming out one day.
Yes, tune in.
You're gonna love them.
And follow us on Woof Logik. Follow us on Web. Follow us on. Well, there's no off the web page, but yeah, follow us. Subscribe.
Yeah.
Hope you guys tune in for more. Let's get it cracking, and we'll see you on the next one.
Peace.
Deuces.